ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. It's your boy T-Lander back with another episode of the Tea Party Podcast. Yes, sir, as you can tell by the screen, the title in bold yellow letters, we are talking about superhero shows and movies happening next year. With me, as always, my main man, Esteban, aka...
Hey, yo, how is everyone doing? And no, I will not talk about toes. Like, that is odd.
Nah, toes.
And you still kept it as T-coins, bro. Come on, man.
What's wrong with T-coins?
Bro, what you mean, tea bags, man? What?
Stop it. Stop. No.
Wow.
No, seriously, like a bag of tea or tea leaves. That would have been better. Tea leaves. There.
Come on, don't make me overthink this, man. I worked hard on the T-coins icon.
You can get a leaf with a T on it.
Stop. Now I have to... Great, thanks, Esteban. Gotta go back to Pisco.
You're welcome.
Anyway, my second co-host who's setting his VR headset right now, Don.
I can still hear you. I'm already ready. I'm just setting up your stream on my fourth window in VR.
Give it up for Steven, ladies and gentlemen. So tonight we're just talking about superhero stuff. We're gonna...
Hey, we just came in.
It's mostly just gonna be DC shows. We're gonna talk about Marvel and other shows. But
did I make it in time for the podcast?
Oh, it was not bad. Yeah.
Hell
welcome.
Yeah.
We're doing intros.
Yeah.
Right.
Introduce yourself, Bad. What's up?
I'm Bad News, and
Still doesn't have a YouTube channel for some reason.
not yet.
Or
Because my PC is a PC equivalent of our participation award.
That's funny.
But
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Subscribe 20% off. I'm a Prime user. I can subscribe for free.
All right. While Steven's looking at deals, we're just gonna get this podcast started. Okay.
What do you mean? I'm just sending out a free sub real quick, bro.
A free sub. Oh, you dropped a sub. Oh,
Hell yeah, bro.
thank you, Steven. You are I love you so much, man. I thought.
Wait, what did Steven do?
He subbed to my
sub.
he subbed to my Twitch channel.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Bro.
hold on. Thank you. I'm saying thank you. There we go. Booyah. Thanks for the sub.
booyah.
All right. And before anything else happens, we're gonna get on started here. Are you guys ready?
Give me a minute.
Oh boy. Come on, Steven. 3 people are watching.
Oh wait, what? I'm already ready. I'm ready.
I know. We're waiting on Esteban.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. All right. The first show that I would like to talk about is hold on. Black Lightning. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
Yo, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. That used to be one of my favorite superheroes. Not Black Lightning, but there was one.
Static Shock.
Static Shock. Yeah, he was so cool.
Yeah, it's basically like the real life version of that, except the main character is like a grown man with a family and a teaching job. It's
no, Static Shock also had that.
I don't know if this is 100% true, but I heard it's ending on its 4th and final season.
It is very much true, and I am very disappointed.
Why? Why?
You want to know what I want a series of? Not gonna lie. Sorry for getting off track super fast, but I want a series. I want a show series of Gambit.
Gambit? Oh, Gambi?
Gambit.
Gambit.
X-Men.
Oh, and X-Men.
The card guy.
The card
Yeah.
guy. Ah! Esteban dropped a sub! I love you both. You didn't have to do this, man.
Anytime, bro.
Well, my subs are free. I have Prime, bro. It's all right.
I mean, yeah, but still.
My subs are not. I paid.
I love
Oh.
you, Esteban. You paid real money for my Twitch streams. I appreciate it. Look at your name is on the latest subscriber panel. It warms my heart. Anyway,
How warm is it then?
don't ruin the moment.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. No, but back to Black Lightning. Yeah, it's ending on its 4th and final season. I have no idea why. I just found this out last week. Does anyone know why?
Okay, so there are rumors and stuff, but from what they're saying is that the ratings have been low, and I have been checking. The ratings have been low, which makes no sense because last season was my most favorite season. Like
Season
that
3.
was the best. Yes, season 3 was the best season.
Oh, no.
I loved season 1. Season 1 was great. Season 2, it wasn't bad. It was really good, but it was not. It was nothing compared to season 1.
Yeah.
But season 3 was so good.
It
man.
was, yeah, it was crazy. A lot of stuff was happening in season 3 and that I was not expecting at all.
I really was hoping for Virgil like to appear in one of the seasons. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, Virgil Hawkins
Yeah.
or Icon or, you know, somebody.
More famous. I was expecting another crossover, but because, like, you know, Crisis on Infinite Earths, they.
First of all, that crossover Black Lightning made was the most dumbest thing. He just appeared out of nowhere, and he's like, "Okay, who are you?" Just shoots the Flash, and I'm like, "What? You're gonna shoot somebody just because you got to?" No,
He don't know though. He was like frightened. He didn't know what was going on. He like
What?
if you saw like the
would be
episode.
that would be the last thing I would do. I'd be like, "Okay, what is going on? Who am I? Where are we?" You know what I mean? Just give me the rundown.
Yeah.
And second thing is, Barry dodged lightning many times before. Why did this surprise him?
Facts. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That kind of makes sense.
I mean,
Bro, he fought Weather Wizard. He fought other electric heroes. He fought people who shoot other forms of energy, fire, whatever, and lightning. So how was that like? He has lightning. Like, what? Barry, get it together, bro.
a lot of. I mean, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and say like they just weren't ready for anything. Black Lightning wasn't ready to be transported to another world. Barry wasn't expected to meet this guy or something. I don't know.
Barry is not expected to meet somebody from another Earth. When season 2 he went to another Earth. Season 3 he went to another. Like what?
That's going to another Earth. That's not someone else coming to his Earth though.
Yes.
yeah,
Season
but
2.
Wonder
you know how many people
Woman.
came to his Earth?
Wonder Woman.
What about,
Literally her. She's the one that comes in over the most.
what? What about Wonder Woman?
She's the one that comes over the most to their world, their Earth.
Right.
Oh, you mean Supergirl?
Yeah, Supergirl. I'm retarded.
No, yeah, but
yeah,
that's my
Supergirl.
thing. Like people come to his Earth and he's surprised that it's a new person. Wait, he's black. Like what?
Wow.
No, but it's like I don't understand Barry. Like, and they could have given him something better. They could have given him like a bigger role. Like
Definitely, yeah.
we just needed you to power the generator. Like that is so stupid. Like, bro, you're basically a battery, and that's it. Like Barry is a battery. Why did you need? Black Lightning could have done so many things, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what made, he only killed like one one freaking ghost thing. I forgot what they were called, but it was just like blast one ghost thing and that's it. That's his action for the rest of the crossover.
Can we talk about how he has the dumbest secret identity? Like Superman, everyone's like he has a bad secret identity, but like no one can tell Superman is Clark Kent. Like I understand he looks the same or whatever, but how many people do you see that looks just like someone else? Like I can find somebody that looks like, you know, T-Lander, but finding somebody who looks like Superman and is Superman is a different thing. But Black Lightning, my dude literally just put a mask that looks like it's just stuck to him by like tape. It's just holding on by like a thread. And like, who is he? Like, he has a beard.
Yeah.
He has the full goatee. Like, his hairstyle isn't any different because his hair is short. And his voice
it's so,
is just
yeah,
auto-tuned.
it's so dumb.
Like,
it's so dumb.
how do you... Like, I don't like that. At least, like, for example, Nightwing, he covers his eyes, right?
Mhm.
And he changes his hairstyle. Like, when he's Dick Grayson and Nightwing, he gels his hair backward, right? You know? It's a small change, but it matters. But this dude, there is nothing different. Like, all he does is just cover his eyes. His eyes is like, who are you? Like, what?
It's so ridiculous. Like, I've yelled at the screen one time, like, how do you not know who that is?
How did their kids not know? You're Black Lightning? What do you mean?
It's so stupid. It was so stupid. Okay, let me be real though. It's stupid, but I feel like there's another example in another show that we'll get to in a minute that's even more stupid. But the thing that I wanted to talk about is like Black Lightning. Sometimes it kind of falls a little flat for me, and here's why. There's this show called Empire, right? Do you know what Empire is?
Oh, I know exactly what that is, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that show. My ex liked that show, and
yeah.
that's why I don't like it.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't like it, at least, like, because it was so stereotypical and, like, so predictable, like, all the characters were kind of annoying. It was, like, one of those shows.
I just found it annoying.
Yeah, it was, like, one of those shows that just, like, perpetuated black stereotypes or something. And I was worried that Black Lightning would just be another show like that, you know what I mean? Like, it would be like the empire of the CW verse.
And in some ways it did perpetuate more of that stereotype, but in others it didn't.
Yeah, sometimes it did a good job at like being subtle with it and like, you know, presenting real life situations like people getting shot for no reason, or, you know, black people going to jail, racism in general.
Bro, my favorite villain in that show is that pale guy. I forgot his name. He is my most favorite villain.
Tobias.
Tobias is so good. Like the old man, he was cool, right? But like, I hated him. Like season 3, they're like my dude. They were making out, him and his wife, and he's just there crossing his legs, like, "Are you finished?" I'm like, "Bro, I could kill you."
That made me laugh so hard.
Like the security they have is dumb, right? Like everything about the show is amazing. The cast, I love it. His technical adoptive father, bro, he is so cool, so smart. Like, and he can fight. Like, he's not like one of those tech guys who's like, oh, if I'm in a jam, like I'm gonna split. Like, no, my dude has guns. He's packing heat. He's a spy. Like, he knows. Exactly. Like, the only useless character I can say is like the wife. Like, she's a scientist, but like when things get real, like, what is she gonna do?
Right. It's like, I found the wife though to be like one of the. I found like the wife to be like an annoying character though sometimes, because like she could be real like snippy and kind of selfish. Because think about it, she kind of, if you really paid attention, she kind of forced her husband not to be Black Lightning, which is kind of dumb because he's a superhero and he could have saved so many people. No, I mean,
but like, I understand her point. Like, it makes perfect sense, right? He had kids, right? And he is literally the only superhero. So like,
okay,
if he died, they had cops or whatever. But like, who was gonna take care of their son, their children, their children,
their daughters?
Yeah, they're the daughters. Like,
I mean, the daughters have superpowers too. They can.
No, okay. See, like, I understand he's like, I'm gonna stop, which is very smart because he had a huge target. Like, there is nobody else that was when he had his own separate Earth. There was no one else like him, right? In terms of like being a hero. There are people with powers, but there was no one who was willing to use it for good. So it wouldn't make sense for him to put his life on the line if, like, you know, he couldn't be replaced or anything.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty decent. That's a pretty decent point. But there are just times where she's like very like annoying in a small sense. And and I'm just thinking about like, when are they gonna get back together and stop being divorced? Like, because they always fight a lot over every little thing, and it's kind of ridiculous.
My thing is like my thing was when the kids got powers and like the Jefferson had a problem with it. I'm like, excuse me, bro.
What did you think was gonna happen?
That is your seed, bro. What did you expect? You are not allowed to use your power. Like, what kind of double standard is that? Like, his oldest daughter, Anissa, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was using. He's like, you're not allowed to use it. What, bro? Shut your mouth. And honestly, other than like Anissa, who, like, in my opinion, has the coolest powers, all she has to do is hold her breath and like she's indestructible, or like. Not indestructible. Like, I know she can suffer damage, but it would take a lot more. But for the kind of villains that they're facing, bro, I'm holding my breath like crazy. Yeah. You're gonna snipe me? All right, bet. Like, no.
There's like so many famous people who were in that show. Wayne Brady and freaking hold on, I know this one. And shoot, the name escaped me. She's a famous singer. That's what. And she was like in seasons 1 and 2. Darn, what's the name? Anyway, but yeah, back to Tobias real quick. I do love the guy who plays him, his acting is incredible. And do you see the way he shakes his eyes, like his pupils like keep shaking over and over? Like,
Yes.
I don't know if that's
so
like
good.
on purpose or just like method acting, like, because that's like he plays a role really well. That's all I'm trying to say.
He's so good, dude. Like, he reminds me of Kingpin from Marvel's the Netflix
Yeah.
Daredevil. Oh my! And Kingpin was so good, so good.
Oh,
Like he gives me that chill.
Yeah,
But-
he's a good villain, honestly. And there's Tattoo Man.
Oh, Tattoo Man is so good. How did I forget him? He's so good.
Yeah, his character arc was like insane. Like he was just a regular thug, and then he keeps getting tortured by Tobias and all this black magic stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah. And then I love Painkiller, but I don't
Yes.
agree with him getting his own show. I don't like.
Wait, is that what's happening? He's gonna get his
He's
own
gonna
show?
get his own spin. Yes, so they're using season 4 as a pilot to his show, and I'm like,
I
if
mean,
he gets his own show, it's literally gonna be Green Arrow, just with an African American. That's literally what it is. Cause like, he doesn't have like any cool costume to cover his identity. Like he's not, and
No.
all he has is like lethal arts and I guess poison in his body, which is very weird. So he can't really touch anything. So how are they gonna work that out? Like his
Yeah.
relationship.
I liked Painkiller's character and his story arc, but
Yes.
I don't
Oh
think
my God.
I don't think it's worth a spin-off show, to be honest. And who's the youngest star? What's the youngest star's name?
Yes. Oh, okay. First of all, bro, she's bae. Second of all, like I had a problem when she had powers. She was freaking out, like I don't want these powers. Excuse me, bro. I would kill to have powers like that. Like you're scared that you're just gonna like start zapping people. All right, that's understandable, but it's not that serious. And then when she wants to use it, no. First they're like, no, these powers are a part of you. But then when she starts using it, they're like, no, we need to like lock her up in the house. What? What are you doing?
That's I mean, it's just a father trying to be protective of his daughter because, he just doesn't want her daughter to get into any danger. You know, it's the same thing with the wife and Jefferson. You know? Like they're just trying to keep each other safe.
Yeah.
But what's the youngest daughter's name though? I forget. Because she had like the she did not catch a break in like seasons 1, 2, or 3. She's been through a lot. Is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Like her boyfriend turned into Painkiller. She was like trapped in like another dimension during the crossover, I believe.
Yeah. I mean that I didn't understand how she went to another Earth. Like
that's crazy.
Nothing about her power set at all would allow her to do that.
I mean, it was still pretty interesting. I forget why. It had something to do with like energy or something, and it kind of mixed in with the energy that the crossover was producing.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, she like has been through a lot, and to see her like sprout as this huge superhero, like it's just like amazing. Like she had like the best arc in the show, possibly, in my opinion.
Yeah, really. My bad if I'm not talking much. I was just playing High Hopes in Beat Saber. I'm listening, but you might hear me panting a lot.
That's fine. What else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, one last thing is that the reason why the show kind of like fluctuated for me in terms of like quality or entertainment is because the editing sometimes can be a little bit awkward. You know what I mean?
It was.
Yeah, because there was like times where it would play so much music and then it would just like cut.
Yeah.
That actually happened too. It just straight cut to commercial. I was like, oh, okay, that's the end of the scene. All right. That was,
All
was
right,
weird.
music off like that. Like at least if they would, how do I say, fade the music, that would make sense.
Yeah, it would be like background music will playing. It would cut to the next scene, and then the background music will still play a little bit, and then stop, and then casual music will, like you know what I'm getting. It just felt weird.
Yeah, exactly. It would just be back to its regular music, or just I guess the background noise from just the show itself.
Yeah. And one last thing. There's this one scene that was really dumb. I think it was season 3. So the wife, I think her name is Nessa, no, I'm sorry, it's Lynn. The wife was running to Gamby in the van, right? She drops her bag because while she's trying to escape the lab. It's literally
What a loser.
It's literally right right outside the van, like not even a foot away, like a few inches away. And she's screaming like, "I gotta get my bag! I gotta get my bag!" And Gary's like, "No, it's too late. We gotta go." But like, bro, it's right there. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's right there.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Just go just pick up and grab it. There's literally like plenty of time. Oh my god, that just made me so mad. Like, Gamby was like killing me with that scene. It's like, we don't have time. Yes, you do. Just pick it up.
Bro, the main thing that bothered me, like, is just like season 1, right? His best friend, which was like the commissioner. First of all, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna talk about him. I'm not gonna talk about him.
It's a spoiler. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I know
yeah,
I know what you're talking about though. I'm mad
But
at that.
it was so dumb that the commissioner did not know his own best friend. Like,
Yep.
it was dumb that the two daughters didn't know their father, but it was worse when their best friend. Like, actually, it's worse for both of them. Like, you've known each other for so long, especially the children. Like, you're my dad. How could I not know you were Black Lightning?
That's a very good question. It's like, again, it's like, I think there's a stupider example of this type of situation. But
Sorry,
yeah,
I'm having.
no, it's okay, Steven. But yeah,
My tracking is crap right now. Jesus.
don't break your VR, bro. And you guys, anybody, is Bad still here? He's been quiet the whole time.
Yeah, sorry. I don't really know much about Black Lightning. The only thing I know about him is from the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
So I can't really talk much about it.
He had the smallest part, and it was so dumb.
It was the worst.
Yeah, I wanted to see more of him, honestly.
Yeah,
Crisis on Infinite Earths.
I want Black Lightning to keep going a little bit longer. It shouldn't end like this.
Speaking of the actress, the youngest daughter, she was crying. She was so angry that, I mean, she wasn't necessarily angry that the show was being cut, but she wasn't very happy about it. And she in that Twitter, she made a Twitter video. She said that she was going to leave whether the show was going to get canceled or not. So
I just looked it up. Yeah.
yeah.
It's man. It wasn't a bad show. It had a couple of faults, but it had potential to be good. You know, like, or great.
Tracking.
You good, Steven?
Yeah, my tracking is crap. I'm hitting these blocks, but like,
All right.
Jesus.
We're gonna move on to the next show.
I got a question. Real quick, actually.
what's
How do
the
you feel
question?
about is Spider-Verse in this talk? Like
Oh
Spider-Man?
no!
Yeah.
I mean, a
Spider-Verse?
little bit. Yeah. I didn't put it in this slideshow, but we'll talk about it soon. Let me move on to the next show. Supergirl.
Oh my god.
Also ending next year with its 6th and final season. And just when it was about to get good, too, it kind of made me... I'm not really happy about this one either, guys.
Yeah, I'm not. Like, okay, first of all, Melissa Benoit, bae. But no,
True,
but seriously, like, season 1, I like season 1. I really did.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when, like, her boss figured out her identity, and to me, like, I wish she would be like, yeah, I'm Supergirl. No, she found a way to, like, hide her identity, and, like, the boss still knows that she's Supergirl. So, like, just go out and admit it. Like, that's my thing.
Yeah. The boss was, like, the best part of the show, too.
Yeah, she was.
I was so mad that she was only there for one season, and occasionally on season 2. Like,
bro, her love life is terrible, bro. Bro.
It kind of was, yeah.
First one. Well, the first one, I guess Jimmy. Like, I don't know how that worked. Like, I don't know how that failed.
Because freaking what's his name? Monel sorry if we're spoiling things, by the way, for people watching this. I should have mentioned that there might be some spoilers. We'll try our best not to spoil too much. But
No promises.
Monel was the guy who pretty much kind of cut in between
No. Before then, she was single and she was really sad about it.
she was really sad about. No,
Yeah.
no. Last time I remember, it was like Supergirl and Jimmy, they were about to kiss, but then there was like an invasion that happened, and then afterwards, I don't think they ever resolved it, and then Mon-El came into the picture and just got in the way. Am I wrong? Do I need to rewatch the
No,
episodes?
because like, yeah, you might have to, because I remember they broke up over something, and she was really, I guess, down about it. She wasn't necessarily like, I don't know. I just feel like she was down about it, but like
No.
the whole thing with Mon-El, I'm not gonna spoil it at all. Like, wow.
Yeah.
And then right now she's like kind of single, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Everybody else in the cast, other than Lena Luthor, which in my opinion is one of the best characters in the show. Like,
True.
like I love, not just like, I love Lena Luthor. This is in order: Lena Luthor, Supergirl, and her sister, because obviously they're all three attractive. But Lena Luthor, in my opinion, is the best character, because like Supergirl has been hiding her secret for so many seasons, and I'm not going to spoil what happens, but yeah, and it's like it weighs on her. And the sister, bro, honestly, she's like the most useless character in the show. Like, she's
Alex?
completely, yes.
How? Like,
I don't. Supergirl, like, bro, all these fights, Supergirl can handle them, or Jean, or what's his name? Brainiac.
Yeah,
Brainy.
Brainy. Yeah.
After that, like, I don't understand her purpose. Like, I mean, her stories are pretty good in some ways,
her arc
but
is pretty
other
good,
than that, yeah. But the worst one, in my opinion, is like James. Like, bro, he is completely useless. Only until after he became Guardian. That's when I was waiting for that. I'm like, come on, bro, he gotta become a Guardian.
Bro, yeah. Here's my thing. This is the example I wanted to bring up with, since you brought up Alex. This is a tiny spoiler. She used to have like this huge awesome suit that Wen made for her, and then in like the newest season, season 5, Alex's girlfriend, Jimmy's sister, she like tells Alex, you should probably, conceal your identity a little bit more. You know what I mean? She
like, my thing, like, that didn't make sense to the story at all, because she's an agent, right? Their identity's secret from the get. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
because the agency will do everything to protect your identity, and also, like, even if they did know, it doesn't matter. Like, none of that mattered. For me, it was more important that Supergirl kept her identity. Yeah, because this.
No, like, go ahead.
First of all, the way she covered her face, and I know you were gonna get to that.
Yeah,
the way she covered her face was so dumb.
Exactly.
She had the Green Arrow painting over her eyes, and I'm like, excuse me.
I'm like, Alex, your girlfriend said, like, the girlfriend literally said, wear a mask. Does that look like, not mascara, a mask? Okay.
Mascara.
Does that look like a mask to you? And just a hood, like, it's like the lady version of Arrow. Just all like, it's a hot outfit. Don't get me wrong, but it's not concealing anything. You know what I mean? That part was just so dumb. That was the dumbest example of how superheroes don't really conceal identities, or how the people around that superhero don't recognize who, the friend is, or the superhero is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was so dumb.
So dumb.
Steven, anything to add? Do you watch Supergirl though?
Supergirl, I have seen memes. I can tell you on the memes front that she has very nice milkies.
Wow. But speaking of season 1 of Supergirl, like, that was just bad, bro.
Season 1.
Like, you know how, like,
and I also heard how bad it is.
When it came to fights, it was bad. Like, you can like see the way they're flying and fighting. It looks like she's using rope, and I think you did see it at one point. Like, you can see a little bit of the rope. But the biggest like grievance I had was with Red Tornado in season 1. Like, it was literally some dude with red face painting and like a really garbage outfit. Like, that was the worst thing ever.
Esteban, don't talk about yourself like that. I'm joking.
Steven! Bad, you got anything to add into this or no?
I think her bangs in season 6 are ugly.
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't say
that
ugly.
doesn't make sense for her.
I wouldn't say
it's
ugly.
not. Like it doesn't make sense. Like Supergirl, her hair is supposed to be freeing. You know what I mean? Like it should be like
Yeah.
out and like
Yeah.
because she's a free. She's free. She can fly. She can do whatever. Like she's the most lightest toned character other than Stargirl, which was weird.
We're gonna
Like,
get to
I don't
her
understand.
a little later. Don't worry.
Bro, Supergirl was supposed to be the happy-go-lucky version of all of the Arrowverse. And then Stargirl came and was like, I'm happier. And then Supergirl started becoming darker. Well before Stargirl happened, but Supergirl started getting darker. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense for her.
Yeah.
First of all, the scenery, the city that she's in, the colors, the that's projected on the show, like none of that says, I'm bad. Like, no. And then they push political justice stuff. Like, that was dumb. That was like, stop being racist to aliens. Like, they're aliens. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what you should. Since you brought that up, like about Supergirl trying to be dark, that's like the very reason why I hated season 3, because it tried to be just like Arrow, and it was so boring and bad and just repetitive. I thought the fight scene, like
I love the fight
with Supergirl and darn it, what's her name? The villain behind season 3 was pretty interesting. I'll give her that.
Yeah, it was.
But it's just tries to be dark, and it's like stay in your own lane. You're supposed to be lighthearted. You're supposed to.
Thank you. Stay your lane.
You and the Flash are supposed to be more lighthearted. Okay, you know what I mean? But yeah, season 1 wasn't bad to me. Season 2 felt kind of annoying. Season 3 I hated. Season 4 was my favorite. Might have been my favorite season.
Oh, I love that one. Wait,
yeah, season 4 was the best.
Season 4 or 5, was it with the alien registration thing, and then you see that guy with that gold mask?
Yep, season 4.
That was my favorite. That villain, he was the best villain because he basically made people want to figure out her identity, especially the president. Like, he backed her up in a corner, bro, and he didn't even have to fight her.
Yep.
And even when he lost and went to jail, he still won. He is by far my most favorite villain in Supergirl.
Yeah, and you can actually empathize with this villain too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a whole episode of like where like his origin story of how he became Ancient Liberty. That's his name.
Yeah.
And like he's just trying to like he's literally just fighting for justice because he's like been through a lot of stuff caused by aliens. You know what I mean? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? And it's just like towards the end. Towards the end, I feel like they kind of completely wasted him because they had to, like, because of Lex Luthor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I liked Lex Luthor because of what he did at the end with his.
No, introducing Lex Luthor was awesome. I thought it was cool, but then there's also the Red Daughter for season 4, and her character was kind of dumb as well. And I feel like it's like you had two cool villains that could have been like, one could have been like a mini arc, and the other one could have been like a full arc of it. But then you had to bring in a third villain and just waste the other two. I'm like, the timing of these characters could have been better. That's all I'm trying to say.
I agree.
But was there anything else I wanted to say?
Man, I really want to talk about Spider-Man, like Into the Spider-Verse. Like, I watched that movie. Like, I watched it yesterday, and I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the best Spider-Man movies I ever seen.
You just saw it?
I agree. It was a very good.
Oh no, it was the
soundtrack
best.
To that movie was so good.
Oh, I love
it
the
was
soundtrack.
so good, bro.
I saw it for the
gave,
first time yesterday.
They put Juice WRLD's song of. Bro, that was so good.
Yeah,
Yeah. But we're not there yet. So
yeah, we're not there yet. We'll save that for the end. Okay, I promise.
Yeah, I really want to talk about that movie.
Anything else to add for Supergirl before I move on?
I mean, just like I just didn't enjoy the social politics in that show.
Yeah.
Not to mention.
Yeah, I heard in Twitter as well, like a long time ago, that Supergirl was having like a lot of like in real life things, or like they were talking about topics that like it has nothing to do with the story.
At all, bro. Her show is about superheroes and aliens and things that obviously don't happen in this world. You can have those social justice issues, you can, but not the way that they were doing it. The way they were doing it was really bad. They're like, no, you leave these aliens alone, and I'm like, shut up. Like that has nothing to do with the story. People are dying, and you're like, oh, these aliens need rights. Like, we'll get to that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically.
To be honest, if they really wanted to implement it, they could have just put it into another storyline or a separate universe, you know?
Yes,
Yeah,
and I'm not
exactly.
gonna lie. I'm sorry, bro. Like, for anyone, I don't care for identity politics. Like, I don't care for that stuff. Like, when he unmasked himself, Guardian, and they're like people were like, oh my god, the first black superhero, and then
Wait,
the
what? The first
well,
black
they didn't
superhero?
say no, but like they talked about it on the like news and stuff because he's
Okay.
like the first official black.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And then like with the Dreamer,
Yeah. Dreamer, yeah, it's a transgender.
yeah, they're like, oh, first transgender hero. I'm like, I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care about stop
not
making
bothered by
like
all
a
of
big
this.
deal about it.
Yeah.
And then they're talking about issues like when she first got her powers because it's always passed down from oh yeah, please. Anyways, they're talking about like the first transgender hero, and because that power passes down from woman to woman, right?
Yep.
Woman to woman, biological woman to biological woman, and she gets that. Which, by the way, that makes no sense. That's literally saying, yes, people, she's a woman even though she's transgender. Like, no, if you're gonna go with that, don't lean with it goes from woman to woman. Just say it goes from person to person. Then that would make
Yeah.
perfect sense. But they did that to push, identity politics. I'm like, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
And then her sister's like, but you're not even a real woman. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that was pretty messed up. That was
That
messed
was-
up. Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Like,
That is a topic I could talk to you about later, but I don't care for that. Like, I came
Yeah.
to watch superhero.
Yeah, I care less either. Like, at the end of the day, you're a person. I can care less. Just don't intervene with my life. That's it.
Yeah,
identity politics are gross. That's what Hacker said.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on before we get into a huge side rant. The Flash.
Oh, this is my favorite. Oh,
Yeah, everyone's favorite, possibly dying a little bit. Let's talk about it,
I
man.
mean, the
Oh.
way the lay season ended was so bad, in my opinion.
This-
I mean, it's because of COVID. They had to end it the way
Yeah,
they did.
yeah,
that's true.
Season 6
But
wasn't.
like, I don't blame them, but the ending was still bad.
Yeah, it felt really rushed. Like
Yeah,
they
it
could have
felt way
added
too
like
rushed.
they could have added like a couple scenes or like chop.
Yeah,
You know
or
what I
at
mean?
least
They could've-
they could have added a couple episodes at the end, like wrapping it up.
Yeah.
But
But,
they're
like,
gonna
then-
the end of this season 6, and put it on season 7. In my opinion, I'm like,
To be honest, they shouldn't even ended it. I think they should have just sent out like a Twitter post or something like that saying that some episodes are going to be delayed due to the coronavirus. But
Right.
Yeah,
I feel like they
shouldn't
should have just kept the quality and kept it real, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like,
Because I don't mind waiting. I don't mind waiting
yeah,
for some
I wouldn't
episodes.
mind
I'm pretty
waiting.
sure people won't rip their heads out for a good episode, for a good ending, you know?
Yeah.
But the fact that they like didn't
yeah,
finish, the fact that they ended it at that moment
Mm-hmm.
and not like said, "Yo, we're gonna delay it for a bit so you guys can get a quality ending." Like that's just.
I'm gonna
not
tell you.
good.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I feel bad for the cast of the Flash.
yes.
One, because the Flash is the only show. Like, it is literally the show that is carrying the CW. So if Flash ends, like, that's it. Like, no one's going to care about like, the
it's all over
CW.
you. It's all over.
And if the Grant Gustin leaves the Flash, everybody loses their job. Just like how if Stephen Amell left Arrow, like the show is about Stephen Amell, like the Green Arrow. What's his name?
Oliver.
Oliver Queen. There we go. Oliver Queen. So it's like literally it's in his hands. Everybody else is replaceable, and that, I mean, it goes back to the whole Ralph Dibny thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was so mad at Grant for like not defending his co-worker, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he made a mistake, and that's they're gonna replace him and stuff, and nobody defended him, and it's an 8-year-old tweet, and they didn't delete him off of any of their Instagram pictures. Like, they just kept him there, and that's messed up. You know what I mean? Like he's not working there. Why are you still have his face there? You're making money off of this.
Exactly, and we've discussed this in our very first episode of the podcast too, of how of how like they could just defend, or how Harley Sawyer, the guy who plays Elongated Man, literally could have just apologized, or the whole cast could have defended him, because they like you said, they're just 8-year-old social media posts. Like they don't mean anything. It's all in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's stupid, and
Dumb.
the way what were we gonna say?
No. I mean, it's just they could have defended him. Like he could literally come back tomorrow. Like, because this whole thing is cooling down. Like nobody cares about any of this stuff anymore. I mean, people care about identity politics, and my most biggest thing that I hate about, I guess, the entertainment industry, or just, I guess,
Actually, talking about that, it's not about superhero. Well, I could say probably a real life superhero. Well, probably for me too. All right, finish your sentence real quick, and I'm gonna tell you about this one thing that I heard in the news like a year back about this bodybuilder that I knew, and how he was cheated out of his Olympia because of one girl and a fake allegation.
yes,
Seriously,
bro. Yes, that's the problem, bro. Why are you letting people who have nothing to do with your account, like, to ruin someone else's life? Why are the bosses listening to these people? That is so like, if I was the boss and I read this and people are making a big deal, I'm just gonna be like, it's 8 years old, people, relax. Like all of those people who were angry, they're literally people who have nothing better to do but to look up other people's stuff, see what they did wrong, point it out, get angry about it, and then ruin someone else's life. That bothers me. And like, still getting fired over that. And the bosses aren't. First of all, when you're in a job, your boss is supposed to protect you. Your position is supposed to feel safe. If you feel like you're dispensable or indispensable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you feel like that, then like, why would I would never want to work there. If you can just throw me away by tomorrow, I'm not gonna work with you, because I don't feel safe knowing that my career, you're gonna protect my position, because I need to, at the end of the day, I need to feed my family, I need to feed my lifestyle.
Exactly. Yeah.
And speaking on that, like, back then, he put those tweets 8 years ago. It might not sound good, but back then, that was more acceptable than it was now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Really? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
No, it was.
Yeah.
Like people.
It was more acceptable back then.
Yeah, but now people are so sensitive. Like literally.
Hypersensitive. That's what it's called.
Bro, I hate this. Like, if you say something against, I'm sorry, if you say something against identity politics, like LGBT, Black Lives Matter, Hispanics, or anything like that, you will lose your job, and that is dumb. That is very dumb. Like. I can literally post something about a joke, right? And it shows like somebody who's either gay or a Hispanic or black, and like something bad is happening to them. They're just gonna call you a racist or something, and I'm like, that's not fair. This is my account. I'm able to do whatever I want. It's mine.
Freedom of speech.
If you would have done that like 8 years ago, people would have literally just laughed at it.
Yeah.
Like imagine like. Let's say I put something online now. If I were to put the same thing, they would I'd get hated on so much. I'd be canceled immediately.
Hey, buddy, there's one thing that I actually am against 110%, and I will be an asshole about it too. And it's the fat acceptance shit. I will be a complete asshole.
Oh, no,
Let me tell you one thing about that. Oof.
So dumb. People are like, you're beautiful the way you are, and you're like 3,000 pounds. No, you're not beautiful. You're going to die. Like that.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, that's
not wrong.
Straight. It's true.
Not wrong.
No, I'm not gonna be, dude. I think I said it last stream. There's a personal trainer that literally made a restaurant that has the disclaimer of "you will die if you eat this food," and that guy makes millions off of fat people.
Oh my god.
And people.
Bro, his restaurant's literally named after. It's called like the heart attack, something like that.
The cardiac arrest or something.
Bro.
It's literally called like the heart attack, and people still go there. They have a wall of dead people, bro, and people still go there.
Bro, the worst part, like in my opinion, like people are like, stop fat shaming, bro. We are the fattest, like people, I guess, in the world, like because of our unhealthy lifestyle, and like people just want to feel happy knowing, like, you know, people like they don't like being told what to do. They don't like being told that they're wrong. They just want everything that they say to be accepted, and that's not fair. Like, literally, you cannot punish anyone. You cannot reprimand anyone at all. You just have to agree, or shut your mouth. And I hate that. And
Nah, I don't do that shit, especially towards like the the fat acceptance stuff. I'm fine with like appreciating your body and what you got, of course. But if you're literally doing it yourself, nah, sorry, don't walk with me, boss. For like example, people that's missing limbs because of like certain predicaments, like that one movie with the girl that got her arm bit off by a shark.
Yeah.
That's
Yes, I saw
body
that.
positivity. Yo,
Yeah.
fuck it. I commend that girl. Freaking shit. I clap my hands. She could do more things than I do sometimes. I don't know how to surf, and she's out here fucking shredding the waves still with one arm. Like, what?
Yeah, and the way that this brings it back to the Flash is just, and this is my thing. The show is resting on Grant Gustin's shoulders. Like, literally, he is carrying the channel itself on his back.
Yep.
He is indispensable. You cannot fire him. No matter what he says, he'll be safe. But everybody else, everybody other than, you know, Grant Gustin and the one who plays Iris West.
Oh, I forgot her name. Darn it.
Yeah, I feel like they're indispensable, and I guess Caitlin Snow, right? I guess her too.
Yeah.
And
Maybe Cisco. Yes.
yeah,
I don't know.
those four, and and especially Wells. Obviously,
Oh,
Wells,
yeah,
is
Harrison
one of my
Wells.
favorite.
Wells is literally like it's Grant and Wells that really carries the show. No one really
Yeah.
cares for Iris. Iris is okay, you know. She the story to keep.
Yeah,
But-
she's important to the story, but in terms of like who plays her, nobody really cares about that.
Yeah,
Can-
but
can-
it's like
Candace Patton is her name. Is Iris'
Candace
name.
Pang. Oh my god, she's amazing.
Yeah.
But anyways, bro, if she does, like, if they were to do anything wrong, they're keeping their jobs. But lo and behold, okay. Oh, I already ate Hot Pockets. That's fine.
I want some Hot Pockets.
But the way lo and behold, like for Ralph Dibny, his real name is what's his name?
Hartley Sawyer.
Hartley Sawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lo and behold, like which he did, he says one thing and he's gone. Like, that's the problem. Like, Grant Gustin can say anything and he's fine. But somebody who's like Hartley Sawyer, or the one who plays Hartley Sawyer's love interest, if they were to say something, they're done, and that's not fair. And CW is all about acceptance. Bro, give him his job back, because
Exactly.
yes, he doesn't have a big role and he doesn't really help the show move forward whatsoever, but he is another character in that cast. And in my opinion, he makes the show better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't gonna like him at first, but he actually
Oh,
was entertaining.
The Flash, first, Green Arrow was a dark show. Like,
Yeah.
there was nothing hopeful about it, right? Then the Flash comes and it brings some hope. And then the Flash starts getting dark, which again is fine because that's part of the comics. But it shouldn't be as dark as it is now. But it
Yeah.
is. You know, it is.
I don't
because
think it
can't-
was meant to be as dark as the Arrow.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting to that point. Like, Ralph Dibny, he was the one that gave some comic relief to it.
Exactly.
And they're like, no, let me just remove him. And I'm like, what? But
Sure.
overall, The Flash, I love the series.
Yeah.
Season 1 is my favorite. I love season
Wait,
3. because
How are they gonna like explain him leaving?
No, they're kind
face,
of
like,
yeah. They can
he has
they can like change his face with his elastic powers, and they'll just use a whole actor that'll occasionally pop in every once in a while, right? That's what I read or heard.
So then they're gonna like use a different actor for him?
I
Yes.
think so. Yeah.
It's not gonna be the same though.
It's not.
a lot more-
He like grew on all of us.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I love getting back to The Flash. I love the season. I just don't know how they're gonna get the Speed Force back, right?
Bro,
Yeah.
the Speed Force. That was like the biggest cliffhanger ever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that got me so hype.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna
Exactly.
make the new Speed Force. I'm like, how?
Speed Force
Like,
is dying. Oh my god, I like freaking. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
my
love-
pants at that moment. Barely Allen's gonna lose his powers. No way.
like, I mean, he loses his powers every season. It is
Yeah.
no dies. But it's he loses his powers. No, it's
No,
like
but like this, but he always gets it back, and there's always like a scientific way to get it back. But
Yeah,
this, making a speed force, that's on
Yes.
a whole different level.
yeah, that's the source of his power. Are you gonna make
Exactly.
inter or extraterrestrial dimensional power? How are you making that? That's gonna reach every person who taps into it. Because the way the Speed Force works, if you are a Speed Force, you will automatically tap into that power, right? So Wally, he gained the power through the Speed Force, and if no one knows, Barry Allen himself is in fact the Speed Force because whenever he runs, he generates more power. So he is the battery and the energy. So how are you gonna make that, right? Like, how are you gonna create new energy
Out of
and then
nothing.
You would literally have to
yourself-
like split the battery open and take some energy out.
Yeah, they're gonna have to, or they're gonna have to find a way to multiply whatever whatever speed force left.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like Barry,
Like, yeah,
the
like
type-
how it showed in the series. They were the I forgot what it's called, something around like the negative speed force, something like that. Yeah, somehow the Wells was able to make one of those, so they're gonna have to use that, somehow inspire themselves from that to make their own speed force.
yeah, the way Wells did it, it made sense because like he just, I guess, got negative particles and stuff, and then used
Yeah.
emotion or the mumbo jumbo to power it, make it stronger. But right, my biggest thing is like everyone taps into the Speed Force, who is a speedster. So how are we gonna have, for example, Wally, Jesse, and all those other, speedsters tap into that power like without knowing that it's not there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or that it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And speaking of Jesse Quick, where is she, bro? Because
Bruh. Bro,
We're saying-
didn't she like die on a Crisis on Infinite
Yeah,
Earths?
Jesse Quick. Yeah, technically she
Yeah,
kind of did,
Yeah, she's supposed to like have died on Crisis on Infinite Earths.
along with the other
Other-
Harry.
Very well.
Other-
The one that
yeah,
like quote unquote was getting back his like
intelligence.
intelligence.
But he
Yeah.
didn't really get it back. He has a normal brain.
It was slowly coming back.
yeah, I guess, yeah.
Bro, that Wells is actually really good. I'm not even gonna lie.
My favorite actor. Like, I didn't expect to enjoy him for so
Yeah.
many seasons, but he's good. Like,
After season 1, I thought I was gonna hate him for like
yeah,
so long.
me too.
And
Yeah,
then he
I
like freaking every Wells that came after,
Mhm.
bruh. I grew on him, especially J.R. Wells. Was that what his name? The one with like the
HR,
drumsticks, bro.
HR. Yeah.
H.R. Wells, yeah, that was my favorite Wells.
He was funny. I
Either
liked
that
him.
or Sherlock.
The way they kept making iterations of Harrison Wells was very hilarious and creative and funny.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that really much, especially the newest one where it's just like an Indiana Jones type Harrison Wells.
I didn't really like him, honestly.
He was okay. He wasn't.
He was okay, but like the way his role was in Crisis on Infinite Earths kind of like made me lose interest in that Wells.
Yeah, but all right, we got to move on because we have a lot more
Yeah.
shows to talk about.
Well, can I tell that story real quick?
Sure. Sure.
All right. So yeah, one time I think it was last year. It was last year's gonna be one of the bodybuilders. It was a well-known one. I don't remember his name right now though. But he had some allegations on him first from some girl, and they denied him the chance to compete in the Olympia. This frustrated the hell out of me because I was thinking like, if a pharaoh happened or whatever the fuck happened, my first question is, what the fuck does that have to do with the Olympia?
Exactly.
Exactly. It's like what's happening here. If what does this have to do with the show? Like just
Like, you're like for the Olympia, I don't know how it works for at that high level for bodybuilding and stuff like that, but I know for sure when you go into a show, you have to pay to be in the show. You have to pay to be on stage.
it's ridiculous.
And just the fact that they got denied, and especially they just cut out probably, I don't know how much money they got. I don't know how much it costs for an Olympia stage to get on. But just because of that, literally just because of one allegation or how many other fucking allegations, my real question is, what the hell does that have to do with the bodybuilding? What the hell does that have to do with the Mr. Olympia? It's a competition against guys.
Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
politics in it. It's literally the only politics. There's politics in that, but it has to deal with the bodybuilding world. What does an allegation have to do with the bodybuilding world? Unless it's not unless it's with a competitor with another competitor. That I understand. But it wasn't with a competitor and another competitor. It was with a competitor and someone that doesn't even fucking do anything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like I don't understand why people like trying to take people's like jobs and stuff
It
that
is
has nothing to do with
stupid.
work. Nothing to do with work at all. Like if it was like sexual harassment or, you know, violence or murder, you know, I mean, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, that makes sense. But like a post or anything like that, it's my social media. You know what I mean? I understand you're supposed to keep up appearances because, you know, you're representing the show. But again, it's my social media. You know what I mean? I can pretty much do whatever I want. I mean, within
Pretty
reason.
much. Within reason. Okay, it has to be one ethical and stuff like that. Common criticism is something that should happen, to be honest. Common criticism and actually like putting these things out there. I want women to speak up if some stupid shit happened to them. But there's a limit for me. If it passed 5 years and it's like, let's just say it's 8 or 10 years has passed, and now that this person, you know, they're getting their stuff right, they probably have changed and done better with their ways and stuff like that. And you come out of nowhere with all these allegations. Come on, really?
Right.
Are you really after the justice for yourself, or you're just trying to get another check?
It's a lot to go through for just money. It's so stupid. But yeah, before we get into more political rants, let's move on to the next show. Of course, that's Batwoman.
But this is that's
Batwoman.
No. Batwoman is a political rant, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what happened in that show.
Bro.
Isn't technically Batwoman hot? I don't know. I never seen it.
okay,
you're not missing anything.
hi.
Trust me.
Then
I did
again,
a whole
I still also
YouTube.
know her from Crest on Infinite Earths. Also.
I did a whole
Bro,
YouTube video on Batwoman.
I
If
saw
you
it.
haven't seen
I saw it, bro. Okay,
yeah,
I like the concept of Batwoman, right? Because to me,
That's
anyone, any fan who watches Batwoman is gonna be like, cool. Then that means Batman's one step closer, right? Because
Wait.
that's what happened with Supergirl.
I'm not
When-
gonna lie. There's two different Batwomans with different. Well, I don't have a problem with different skin tones, but I kind of want the one with the curly hair and the dark tone.
Oh, yeah,
more.
no, that's a
We're
new
gonna-
that's a
we're
new
gonna-
actress.
We're gonna get to that. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
yeah.
we will get to that.
We're getting
but
to that. Don't worry.
It shows more representation and shit like that. I don't know. A person is a person. I don't give a fuck.
Go ahead, Esteban. What were you gonna say?
Okay. Okay, so like when I watched Supergirl, right? You know, I enjoyed Supergirl the show because, you know, I guess Supergirl, right?
Yes.
But always in the back of my mind, I thought, cool, I'm one step closer to seeing Superman on TV again because we had Smallville. But Batman has never appeared on TV in a TV series. So when I saw Batwoman, I'm like, yes, that means we'll finally see Batman on TV, which we never did.
I mean, technically
No.
not. Technically not.
Yeah, but the way that show was so disrespectful to the
Yes.
legacy of Batman in
Yes.
every way.
Yeah.
When they started the show, they're like, I can do better than when a man can. They're like, she's a woman. I'm like, bro, come on, like, stop. You can't. I'm not to be sexist or anything, but Batman, Bruce Wayne, is the most like, at least if it was Batgirl, Barbara Gordon, then, you know, I would be accepting of that because Barbara Gordon is very close, not necessarily super close to Batman in terms of skill, but she is very skilled, very, very skilled. And they're like, bro, I'm better than him. Bro, Bruce Wayne learned and mastered 27 different styles of martial arts
Yes.
within what, I guess 30 to 20, like, I don't know, in a very small life's span of time. He's an escape expert. He's trained with assassins, bro. Like, and the best that she has is military training, which is trash because Bruce Wayne has fought soldiers left and right and mopped the floor with them. So you can't tell me she's better than him. Second, the costume that she has, I don't know how Batman would wear that because that is the worst costume ever. And they disrespected it like, oh, this costume is perfect, flawless. It'll be flawless when it fits a woman. Like, no, dude, have respect. Bro, she is literally going into his Batcave claiming that it's hers, and she's not putting anything. Like, that's like going to Thanksgiving, eating up all the food as if it's yours, and not even bringing anything to the table. Like, she brought nothing to the show. Not the actress. I don't blame her. You know what I mean? She just got a bad script on a bad show.
Yeah.
that show was so bad, though. It was so
terrible.
bad.
Terrible. And like,
I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of want a good story. If it have too much with these politics and shit,
it did not have a
outta
good
here.
story. Everything about the show had loopholes, right? Right. So it was about the whole sister dying and stuff, and then one of the main villains. I guess spoiler for season 1. I mean, no one really cares.
yeah,
But
no.
a sister is the villain, right? Like she got crazy or whatever, and she knows Batwoman's secret identity. And I'm here like out her, right? You know,
It sounds like some cheap dollar store Joker and Batman shit. To be honest,
she is a very cheap dollar store Joker. That is what she is, bro. She is, and they have a cheap dollar store Commissioner Gordon. Everything about it is cheap, man. She doesn't even have a Batmobile. And they have a cheap, like Lucius
I didn't even
Fox's
think
son.
of that. Yeah.
Lucius Fox's son is working with her, so she has a cheap dollar store Lucius Fox, but Lucius Fox's son becomes Batwing, and I don't even get to see that. Like, there is nothing about nothing in the legacy of Batwoman is put on the show. And to start that, you have to honor Batman, right? Like
Right.
that is the first thing, because she is wearing his symbol, because that is his symbol. No one can say anything about it. Bruce Wayne has created that symbol, just like Superman has created the S, right?
Yeah.
So Supergirl can't say, you know, I'm the best. Like, no, you're not. Like, that symbol doesn't belong to you. You are wearing his moniker, right? You know, that's like somebody else taking the Flash's logo. It's the Flash, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And it's Batwoman, like, and then they're like, "Oh my God, she's gay. Batwoman is gay." Like, no one cares. And that's the dumbest thing. That's the dumbest thing to out, because now it narrows her down to figuring out her secret identity, right? Yeah, there's a lot of people that could be Batwoman, but now we can narrow it down because she's gay. Like, what? I would not out that. Like,
No.
that's so stupid.
I don't know, but if they really want superheroes that have all that, how about come on, be original?
Exactly. Like, it's not even the
I'm not gonna
only-
lie. If a new superhero comes out and it's trans, I'll fucking watch it if the story's good. I don't care.
Exactly.
Whatever sexual orientation or whatever the superhero wants to be. If it's a good story, I'll watch that shit.
Yeah, you already know my opinions on this show. Like, if you saw my YouTube video and stuff. But I just wanted to talk about, like, the newest actress that's gonna be playing Batwoman. What's her name? I really need to stay on top of these facts. It started with a J. Here we go. Javicia Leslie. That's who's playing Batwoman next season.
And
What was that?
Hold on, I'm playing Beat Saber and I hit my table.
Steven?
I think I broke a plate.
I
Hold on, I'm still going though. Hold on, it's getting lit. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to chat real quick. Hacker says that Batwoman was big cringe. Facts. What's up, Nathan? We are literally talking about superhero movies and TV shows in tonight's podcast. If you obviously you know that. And right now, Steven just broke something playing Beat Saber.
I think I did.
It sounded like you did.
it did sound like it.
I
But
think it broke. I think it really broke, and
No.
I'm trying to watch my feet.
But
But the song is still good. It's a Monster Cat song, and I'm trying to like fucking murder this.
here's the thing about Batwoman, right?
Mm-hmm.
The main character left the show. Like, that's bad. That's
No.
a huge red. Like, if your main character, the main
Oh, no, it didn't break.
actress, leaves the show, that's bad. And then they
Mm-hmm.
recasted her, and I don't know how you're gonna write that in. Like,
Yeah.
like it's one thing for like a character to like die in real life and they have to recast. For example, Black Panther, right?
Yep.
That makes sense. But she left.
Yeah, she
So
didn't
how
die.
are you gonna
she
write
left.
that in? How are you gonna how are you gonna write that in, right? Because let's say,
Yeah.
right, within the time span of the show itself, she's been Batwoman for what, a year? That is not enough for them to like make a statue of her or anything, because she hasn't done anything big. Like, being a hero for a year, you're gonna get forgotten. But Superman, Supergirl, The Flash, Black Lightning, they deserve like monuments, right? Because they've saved the city from crazy stuff, especially Black Lightning, right? Like The Flash, I don't know how you can make a monument out of the things he does, because most people wouldn't know that he saved the world from like extraterrestrial stuff like space or people from other Earths. You wouldn't know that because
Man,
it's not.
I bet you people will just make statues of him just because he runs fast.
No. I mean, but like the feats that he's done, no regular person would find that out. Like, oh my God, he saved us from another Earth. Like, you find out that there was another Earth. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, there's another Earth. You know how fast the U.S. military will try to invade that shit?
Yeah. Or like, for example, like Savitar, right?
Yep.
He wasn't really a public villain. Like, he wasn't out there, and the world didn't know much about him, right? But yet, like, I guess DeVoe knew about him. I don't know how he figured that Savitar was a thing. And DeVoe, like, that's a big villain. Like, he really tried to dumbify everybody so then he can be the smartest person to re-educate everybody. And they knew about this. But what did Batgirl do? Like, she literally let her sister escape every single episode. Like, she had her, and she couldn't catch her. Like,
so many opportunities to kill her. It was so stupid. She had her like in a cage once, I think.
Yeah, I don't understand.
It was so
like,
dumb. But like, as I mentioned before, like that's why I'm so like, I'm curious to see how worse this show is gonna get. Like, it's laughably bad that I can't wait to see how they're gonna mess this up this season by bringing in a new main actress and try to write her in. Because I saw like the trailer for season 2, and it was just her with just taking the suit out of the bag. I'm like, where'd you get the suit from? Like,
yeah, so dumb. And it's just nothing about that suit says bulletproof. Like that suit looks like leather, right? But Batman's suit, it doesn't look like leather, because you can see, like, for example, the Justice League version, you can see that there are plates underneath, so it looks like it can absorb bullets, right? And the Dark Knight movies, that suit he's wearing, like, it looks, tough. It looks like it can take gunshot wounds, right? Gunshots.
Yep.
But hers has like netted stuff on the sides, things that have, vital organs, and like, she's not protecting that. And how does no one ever like think to shoot her in the head?
Yeah, really. To be honest,
I think it's pretty much
because all it takes is a headshot, really.
Yeah. And her fighting is bad. Everything about it just bad. The music bad. Characters.
Well, not
terrible.
the actor. The persona that the writer did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not the actor.
Bro, all of the characters I did not like. Like, there was no character that I can say,
I mean,
I like them.
Luke Fox was pretty.
Yeah, he was okay, right?
I mean, Luke
it's
Fox.
the script
I just
that he's
hate.
given. No.
Yeah, I just hate how he is constantly put to the side, because he could have been Batwing, I believe.
Yeah, he could have been Batwing. Yeah.
And all right,
But no,
Nathan,
they wanted a show about girls, and I don't get that.
Just beeping. Sorry. Anyway, Nathan says
Yeah.
everyone knows the skimpier the armor, the more protection it offers. Skin tight applies as well. Do we agree, guys, on that?
No, I mean, but I see what he did.
Yeah, he's making.
That's every video game logic.
That's Nathan.
Wait, video game logic? Repeat that again. He cut out.
So Nathan said everyone, or Iatora, he said that everyone knows the skimpier the armor, the more protection it offers. Skin tight applies
Oh
as well.
yes, of course. Have you seen those video games too, where it's just like it'll be like people, or like it'll be women with armor. For example, like the medieval games, it'll be like an armored bra with armored panties and shoulder plates, and that's it. But that armor will be fucking indestructible, even if it hits her skin and misses the armor.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. We're gonna move on to the next show anyway. Bat, did you want to say anything, or no?
Bat is not even here.
He left. Where'd he go? I have like my slides on and my Streamlabs on. I don't have Discord on the screen. Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching. I have it on my peripherals while I'm playing Beat Saber.
Okay. Next show. Ooh, Legends of Tomorrow.
What is? Okay, never heard of it. Literally,
Never
like,
heard
this is
of
the
it?
first time I heard it. Never heard of it.
Hold on. Leather catsuit looks nice, but offers no tactical advantage whatsoever. Okay. That's
That lady in the middle kind of looks very Crimson Chimmy, but not to be mean.
Crimson.
You know,
Really?
Crimson.
Oh, come on, Steven.
Crimson Chim from to me from Very Odd Parents.
Yeah, I got the joke, Steven. That was just
Yo, that
unnecessary.
jawline is fucking strong. Jesus Christ. Yo, I'm actually looking at it and I'm moving closer. That jawline is, oh my god.
Steven, stop it.
I'm getting scared. No, I'm joking. I'm not to be mean to the actor. She's probably really, really beautiful. Jesus, she has man hands too. Oh my god.
Stop. Stop insulting. That's Sarah Lance. Thank you very much. Is that a baby cookie monster?
I'm not insulting. I'm not gonna lie. She has the hands to be a killer. At least
she's an assassin. So yeah, you're not wrong there. But yes, Nathan. That's not a baby cookie monster. I
thought I was fucking the in Elmo. Fuck the guy that lives in the trash can.
Oscar.
Yeah, I thought it was Oscar.
Hello, we're just making fun of this photo now.
Yeah, I am making fun of that photo. What is this dollar store Ant-Man mixed with a Captain America?
Oh God, I knew he was gonna bring that up. That's the Atom. Yeah, that's
the Atom.
He's just like Ant-Man. He can actually fly. This one, he can shrink, fly, and blast things to make them big or small.
The Wasp and Ant-Man and Captain America. Got it.
Oh my God, we're not. Come on. Hold on.
Hey, you come on. I'm not wrong.
Let me read what Nathan said. Her jaw is almost as strong and well defined as my chiseled abs and supple glutes. Stop lying, Nathan. Anyway.
Jesus Christ. No, Nathan. I'm not gonna lie. Do you see? Isn't that the same person behind the dollar store Captain America Wasp Ant-Man? That looks like the same person. Not gonna lie.
The guy in the suit.
No, the other side. The other side. You know the.
Oh
no, left.
Left. Okay, this guy.
Left, more left. One on the far left. Always, all the way.
Here.
Yeah, her and the one in the middle kind of looks alike in the jawline. Not gonna lie.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't know, man.
The only thing is the butt is missing. That's it.
Why are we making fun of their chins? Like, how did we get here? You just called her Crimson Chin.
I don't know. All I know is that this looks like the female Peter Griffin without glasses. That's
okay.
It.
I'm just gonna explain. I'm just gonna explain the show, okay? Before you keep roasting all the characters. So
I'm gonna roast all of them.
Legends of Tomorrow. Legends of Tomorrow is basically a group of all these superheroes from all the other shows, all traveling in a time ship to like save. I can't explain it. They're basically just time traveling superheroes. Basically, they stop all these anomalies or like paradoxes to save the present, past, or future. You know what I mean? It's a time traveling show basically.
So Guardians of the Galaxy without time travel.
No, they do time travel. It's Guardians
of the Galaxy.
No, in this show.
Time travel?
No, in this show they time travel. I don't know if Guardians of the Galaxy.
So yeah, Guardian of the Galaxies minus the time traveling.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that in this show they time travel.
Yes, but Guardians of the Galaxy they don't. So this is Guardians of the Galaxy with time traveling. My mistake.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like you were saying minus time traveling, but yeah,
crazy. Guardians of the Galaxy with
that's basically what this show. Yeah,
time traveling is.
It's coming back next year. It's coming back with another season. You've never seen it before, so it's not really a spoiler. But I'm
not gonna lie, just with the Captain America Wasp Ant-Man guy, I already know this show kind of looks like his doo-doo.
Oh God, it's actually not that bad. The first two seasons were kind of annoying, but it kind of gotten better after that. You know what I mean? Because it's like it turned into like a family comedy, and the characters in the show itself just doesn't take itself seriously, and it works. You know what I mean?
What Family Guy without the jokes and dryness of a child show? Okay. So boring. Okay.
Nathan asks, is that Markiplier on the far right? No, that is not Markiplier. That looks nothing like him. What are you guys talking about?
Oh my God, if Markiplier just gained a little weight, yes it would, bro.
Oh my gosh. Oh, perfect timing.
Yo, if Markiplier gained some weight, that's what he would look like.
We're talking about Legends of Tomorrow now.
I'm indifferent about that show. I don't really hate it. Don't really.
That's the one. I just did a whole roasting session. You missed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Fake ass dollar store Captain America wasp Ant-Man right here. The one in the middle got the crimson chin, especially plus the butt. The one on the side, on the left side of the dollar store, Captain America wasp Ant-Man, that looks like the crimson chin minus the butt chin. And what is Oscar doing in this? I thought he was in Sesame Street.
That's Bebo, by the way. That's the name of the thing he's holding. I just like, oh my gosh. I don't know what. I had some points to make, but we were too busy roasting. I kind of forgot. All I can say.
I noticed that a lot of these shows try to put a little cute sidekick and stuff just to probably get the same hype as Baby Yoda. But
he's not even
this came before Baby Yoda. This came before Baby Yoda.
And he's not even a sidekick.
Okay, thank God that shit failed, because this little monster looks like I'll football kick it across 3 fields. I would actually think Baby Yoda is acceptable next to this thing.
Okay, but Esteban, you said you don't really care for this show that much? Like,
yeah, I'm very impartial to it. I there's like probably only 2 characters that I like, but one of them died. Leonard Snart was my favorite, but I didn't leave the show because I didn't leave because he died. That was not it. What I did stop is because, like, for example, like the whole Hawk Girl and Hawkman thing, they killed him off, and I'm like, really, that could have been just the end of the series, right? Like, and they could have just. I thought Legends of Tomorrow was gonna be every season would be a whole new crew, but they stuck with this crew, and I'm like, they didn't stick with me.
That would be a nice concept, a whole new crew every season.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate it. My thoughts on the show is how much they've utilized John Constantine, because I don't know if you know this, but he used to have his own show for like 2 seasons. Like,
yes, that was the best part of the season.
And if I'm not mistaken, they kind of capped his story arc between him and the evil girl. I don't know if you saw the new season, but like,
man, I want to see a show about the Kool-Aid Man.
We're not talking about that again.
Yes, we are. The Kool-Aid Man is going to take over the Marvel universe. You know it. Don't say anything, T. You know it.
I'm ignoring you. I'm gonna say my final thoughts and move on. The way the recent season ended with Sarah, well, I can't really spoil it that much, but like the way this season ended, the recent season ended seemed pretty like a cliffhanger. A good cliffhanger is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know. Next season I think is gonna be pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I don't hate the show. I think it's pretty fun.
I never saw it.
It's something to watch leisurely. It's not a bad show. And the girl in the middle is Sarah Lance from Green Arrow, Steven. So
Green Arrow? Never watched that show either, but okay.
Oh, that's why you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. Yes.
So yeah, she's pretty beautiful too. So don't you dare.
She's bae. She's bae. She's very.
Oh yeah, she's
are you sure about that? She doesn't. It's Butterface.
Stop it.
I can say.
No. You gotta see her and like. Okay, you know who on the other one I like? The one who's next to Heatwave to the right.
This one, yeah. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she looks pretty
I like
cool.
her
She
too.
looks pretty laid back. And,
yeah,
like,
she looks beautiful, but I meant the other one to the right.
Which one?
Oh.
With her curly hair?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like her too.
Oh yeah, she looks nice. I'm not gonna lie.
And then the one next to Constantine, obviously, to the left.
Oh, definitely.
Bro. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, look at those. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. Look at those lips.
Let's just move
Those
on to
lips.
let's just move on to the next show before Steven loses his mind.
Loses my mind. Oh
my god.
Superman and Lois premiering next year.
I'm excited. I'm excited because because I've always wanted to see Superman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second, I wanted to see Smallville's Superman, put on the cape and cape. Sorry, because he doesn't wear a cowl. The uniform in the special, which was super disappointing for me because he didn't put it on and he quote unquote lost his powers, and that was dumb. But I get to see a show with Superman, and the way the story sounds so good. It's about Superman who got fired from the Daily Planet. He has 2 sons, twins. One of them is Jonathan Kent. I don't remember the name of the other one, right? But one of them develops, from what they say, is one of them develops powers. I'm 100% powers too, but just not in the same way as Superman. But they're going to be facing serious things like someone who is suicidal and all that stuff. And then Superman's trying to navigate society here, like with identity politics and stuff. But it's not like Supergirl identity politics. It's just real life things. Because Clark Kent, in all honesty, doesn't really get to see all that. You know, Superman doesn't suffer all that stuff. Like, you know, it's not the fact that like he's a god or anything, but like most of the comics, they don't necessarily talk about that stuff. He sees injustice, he sees kids starving and stuff, but he doesn't really get to see the real issues in, I guess, Metropolis. Not that much, at least not to my knowledge. Because the worst thing Metropolis has is like a villain every week or every day, a monster and stuff. Like that's like his biggest problems. But he doesn't. I've never seen him, or maybe I just haven't read enough Superman or seen enough Superman movies to see him help people with struggles that aren't necessarily external.
Like I have, I broke. No, that's not a good one. Someone to talk to.
Right.
Best I could come up with.
Yeah, like I'm pretty hyped about this show. It would be a good like, I don't want to say substitute, but like with Supergirl leaving, you know, we still have Superman at least. And
He's not coming back as Supergirl, which is so dumb.
What do you mean she's not coming back?
What is she coming back as then?
Just Kara?
Because
No. When the series ends, she's not coming back for any specials or anything. She's not gonna.
What?
You know what I mean?
No. Why? Not even a guest cameo. I guess appearance.
She wants to stay away from that I guess that character, and wants to pursue a different character.
I mean, I guess, but still, it would be nice to like visit your cousin, you know, or I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this show too. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. Let me see. Is that above image the same actor? Yeah, it's the same image, Nathan. I just grabbed these from Google Images.
Will not lie, this show kind of looks good, but still, a roasting session must happen. Why does this Superman? No. This Superman looks a little frail.
He does.
Yeah.
Whereas is like he's missing. Fuck, what is it called? So, to the bicep, there's not only 2 heads. There's one that's on the side, and he's missing that shit. Like, where is it? There's a missing muscle, bro.
My biggest issue is the cast with Lois Lane. She looks older than him. That's my biggest thing.
Really?
That's just it. Yeah, she does look a little older than him.
I mean, I think she looks beautiful. I don't know if she's older than.
She's beautiful, yes, but like it doesn't look like. Yeah, yes, she looks like she could be his mom. Not necessarily his mom, but an older woman.
No, I don't.
I'm not gonna lie, because my mom is older and my dad is younger, so there's not really any problem there. It's just you can tell.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't know if I'm trying to portray that. This is not anything disrespectful, because I literally is like that from my mom.
It's noticeable. That's all I'm saying. It is very noticeable.
All right, moving on, because I got like a half hour left before this podcast is over.
Hey, you want to play Beat Saber later?
I can't.
The swamp. Oh, this shit looks dope.
Yeah, someone help me out on this. This is a hero, right? Like it premiered back in May.
Oh,
but I'm assuming there's a new season.
I love Swamp Thing. I love it. Yes, he is a hero. He is, but I love the way they wrote this. The way they wrote this Swamp Thing is a horror series, right?
Yeah.
Swamp Thing is a character who died, I guess, like somewhere in the swamp, right? And he is revived as this thing. But he just like the Flash, he taps into a different power called the Green, right? So basically, if global warming happens, like he dies, like he survived off of the Earth, like I guess he's like the strongest hero because he's on Earth, right? There's nothing really that can stop him. But if You can't really kill him. Like, you literally cannot kill him because that form, he'll just grow out from something else around the area around him. Like, he can grow out of a tree. He can grow out of some grass. Like, there's no way to kill him. That's why it's very scary.
He's like Groot on steroids.
Yeah, basically. Well, I hope to. I think I'm gonna watch the show. It looks pretty interesting.
It
looks good. Yeah,
from executors.
I think it's on HBO Max. I hope.
Of course it is, because they're putting everything on HBO Max.
Which is smart because I wasn't a fan of the DC Universe thing. Like, it was cool, but they didn't have enough to compete with, Netflix and all the other things.
Yeah, and executive producer James Wan, isn't that the same guy who did Aquaman? Or no?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it was. So yeah, I think I'm gonna check out the show. It looks pretty dope, and maybe season 2 will be just as good.
Swamp Thing is not on HBO Max. I don't understand.
All right, next show, Stargirl. Yep.
I loved it.
Yeah, me too.
Loved it.
Yeah, me too.
Bro, like I don't have anything negative about it. Like, I mean, there was certain things that just didn't make sense. Like, I guess her identity is not necessarily that easy to figure out. Like,
wait, what happened, Steven?
Disney show.
yeah, it does look Disney, bro.
This 50 Cent freaking what is this? Robin? Who is this guy? He looks like the guy that was in the Night of the Museum. Gum ass.
Oh my god.
Yo, this shit looks crap. Oh, I don't like
no, bro. It's not. It's really good.
It's not.
But
crap,
here's the problem.
No.
Here's the problem. Like, it's not even a problem, bro. This show is like happy-go-lucky, but people die. Like, I wish superhero shows were more like this. Like, every action that she takes can and will affect someone. Like, she couldn't help that kid in the bus, and he dies. And it's like, Barry never goes through that stuff. I mean, he can't really suffer that because, like, he's the Flash. Like, it would be stupid of him not to be able to, catch him. Bad left.
I'm just saying, the way they look, they kind of look like a cheap Halloween costume.
Okay.
I can say
extreme trick or treating.
This Catwoman Batman thing with green. Yeah, what is that?
That's the girl on the right with the. Wait, which one are you talking about?
Is this supposed to be Catwoman? The one right here?
That's who I thought at first. It's her real name is Black Cat, I think. Yeah, Black Cat.
So the 50 Cent.
No, not. I don't think it's Black Cat. I don't remember it, but I don't think
it's Black Cat. Yeah.
Bro, this looks like one of those low-end Disney movies. Just saying.
I disagree, Steven. If you actually watch the show, you would like it. It's
bro. The story's probably good, but this really looks like a low-end Disney movie.
It definitely produced a lot of interesting themes, like the concept of how like a hero can be found anywhere. It's not just like it can be passed down from family member to family member. It's not genetic.
It doesn't have to be that. Spider-Man made his own costume, and that shit looked great. But this costume looked like she just slapped up some Velcro, cut her shirt, and just put in some jeggings on, and that's it. Just called it a day.
I understand that just be careful, Steven, because they're like in high school. They're like high school kids. So.
So they did do that. Okay. Hey, if I was in high school and I got some superhero and I got no money to buy actual good cloth and shit that can probably protect me through most hazards and stuff, I'll just slap together 3 shirts and some jeans and make it colorful, and that's it. Put some duct tape behind the mask and put it on because I might be poor.
I don't know what to say, man. Like, I don't have a problem with some of the costumes.
In high school, who got money? Unless you got rich parents or you got a silver spoon. That's it. Like, come on. High school, not gonna have much.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next show. I can't wait for season 2. It's meant to be. I heard it's gonna be way better than the first season.
Bro, season one was so good, especially when like one of the villains, like, okay, here, this is the thing I don't like about shows, like, I guess superhero shows or just shows in the CW. Secret identities are just not important, and I hate that. Like, I don't know why Barry Allen unmasks himself like around like 50 times, like almost every season, bro. Everyone knows like Oliver Queen's identity. Like every season, the main villain knows. Like there is not one season where the main villain. I wish they made it like this. Like it was very important that she kept her secret identity, and there was an actual consequence for people figuring it out. Like the way Arrow, like yeah, there was consequences. Like people he loved, I guess, were hurt, but like 2 episodes after they were fine, and that's dumb. But in this show, her family could have been killed, and there is no like Arrow to save them or anything. No, she would have lost her family.
It's real. It's real.
Yeah,
it's real life. That's basically what it is. It's like death is a real thing in the show. Like
yeah, and especially like they don't pull punches. That's what I love. Like when one of the villains does the thing to their son, you know what I mean?
Yes,
and their son goes. And I'm thinking, no. This is a typical comic book CW show. This person is gonna be fine. No, and I'm like, they did it, and that's what I love about this show. Like they put weight to everything, and I love that. I wish they had that.
Another question: is that supposed to be like? What is that robot behind?
That's Stripe. His name
Stripe.
Is and it's built by this guy right here, played by Luke Wilson.
So it's built by a higher BMI Markiplier.
And we're moving on. Let's talk about...
No, but seriously, like...
cool.
Wait.
The, Green Lantern.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk about these spin-offs from Arrow.
I'm not excited about the I guess the Birds of Prey. I mean,
that's
if
what
it's
they're
the Birds
calling
of Prey,
it, really? I didn't know that.
No, it's not. I guess they were calling it like Arrow and the Birds of Prey or something because they're
Canaries,
two birds.
The Canaries. Green Arrow and the Canaries.
I think Green Arrow and the Canaries. I'm not with it because it's like I've already seen Green Arrow. Cool, you have 3, attractive, women to,
Oh, these 3 are in the same show. These 3 women are in the same show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of like the way they look. It kind of looks like like the old school, like when cartoons wasn't cartoons and they had to put people in shitty costumes and act it out. It kind of looks like that, and it kind of brings back a lot of good memories. The way the costumes are, they're simple. They don't look dumb either.
I'm just not. I don't know. I guess I've seen Arrow too much that it's like, eh.
Yeah.
But I do love the cast of Arrow. Like they're really good. Yeah. Especially the new one. Like she came in for like a few minutes and she was I already liked her. Because like she came to see her father and stuff.
Yeah.
Like my thing is like, how is she gonna handle? I mean, granted, she was in the crossover, so like I guess she can handle superheroes and stuff like that. But I hope they have them fight more super villains. Because like they fight regular thugs and stuff, but like now there's metahumans, there's aliens, and there's other things. Like I want to see them fight those things because that's what the Green Arrow does. The Green Arrow does fight these things. You know what I mean? They do fight people, metahumans and such.
Is Green Lantern in this show too?
No. This is a separate show. Apparently, the guy who played John Diggle becomes the Green Lantern and gets his own spin-off show. And I gotta admit, I think that'll be pretty interesting to watch.
That would be cool. I'm excited for Green Lantern. We haven't had that movie. Oof.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even his fault, like Ryan Reynolds' fault that it was bad. It was just bad.
I never saw it.
Movie?
Playing. Yeah.
I heard a lot of crap about the movie. I was like, I watched it and I was like, oh, it's okay.
It's not. I didn't think it was bad, but it's like, yikes.
Yeah.
But they made it canon, so I mean that's good.
Yeah. I think Green Lantern next year will be pretty dope. I don't know about the Canaries show, how well that's gonna do. Because given all the stuff we've been talking about with all the social political stuff we've been talking about, it might be a little bit iffy for viewers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just saying, keep it out of my shows unless it's an original.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, next show.
Like, come on, I won't. I will very literally not watch it just because I think it would be bad. Oh wait, what is that? WW84. That looks like some. Is that supposed to be
That's
the
Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah, this
Wonder
movie's
Woman
coming
90
out later this Christmas, I believe.
It looks like it's gonna be good. Suicide
Oh, it's gonna
Squad.
be. It's gonna be.
Wait, what?
Is this gonna be better than the other Suicide Squad? Because the Harley Quinn already looks off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First, let me go to Wonder Woman, bro. I'm excited.
Yes.
Because they showed Cheetah, and Cheetah was so good, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was so like she looked like how Cats was bad. They did that, but made her look good. Like it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then Suicide Squad, I love the first one. I don't care what anyone says. The second
I never
watched
saw
it
it.
because I
Neither.
just had so many bad reviews. I didn't watch it.
The second one was, in my opinion, it was not that bad. It would have been better if the Joker was there. It really would have been great if the Joker was there, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But
like.
the Batman, bro, you know how long I'm waiting for that?
Oh yeah. Me too.
how, bro, I'm so waiting for that. He's darker. I mean, every Batman is darker, but this is a inexperienced Batman. This is Batman who's been, I guess, Batman for a year or so. So it's like Batman year one. And Black Adam, oh, of course I'm excited. It's The Rock, man. Come on.
Yeah. But like.
And he's, hopefully he fights Superman, but they said Hawkman's going to be there, and I'm excited.
Oh wait.
The
So
Flash.
Wait. So Shazam's not going to be in Black Adam, or?
No.
Because isn't Black Adam like Shazam's enemy?
They're not necessarily enemies. They're like Black Adam. I wish people understand. He's not evil. He protects what he wants to protect. You know what I mean? And he will do whatever it takes. He'll kill you. Like it doesn't matter to him. Like he protects his home, right? His family, his people. You get in the way of that, you're dead. Like he's like an anti-hero, and he's like one of the wizards, not necessarily, in Shazam there were like certain seats, and one seat was for Black Adam. Yeah, so he's like that. He's not like an enemy of Black Adam or anything, I mean of Shazam or anything. Sometimes when people's interests collide, like he will fight. Like he's not afraid to beat up Superman if needed be. Like if Superman is in the way of something of his, he's gonna beat them up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, punch him into the ground, beat him up.
But the Flash, bro, come on, man. Like, I can't even say I'm excited because I saw the DC fandom. It was awesome. They showed the new costume. It was cool, yada yada. But I've been waiting for the Flash for years. Like,
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
excited, but I'm not like, oh, I gotta watch it now. Like, it's June 3rd, 2022, man. Like, I got time. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But Shazam 2, I loved it.
Yeah, I love the first.
I loved
movie.
Shazam. Like, it was so funny. It was fun. It was comedic. There was just like, it was so. It's like a very clean version of Superman. Like, it was so positive, so bright. Yeah, there was some dark stuff, like, but it wasn't that dark. All he fought was like demons and stuff. But Aquaman, bro, I'm excited for Aquaman. That movie was crazy. They made
I didn't see it either. Oh, I did see it, but
they made a hero that people made fun of look cool, man. That's what I love. Like when he got his trident, when he got his suit, like people made fun of him back in the day, and now everyone, maybe because of the actor, but
Yeah. We gotta speed this up a little bit because we're almost out of time.
let's talk about the Spider-Verse.
We're almost
quick.
there. We're almost there, buddy. Don't worry. I mean, I think it's coming up in.
yeah, I'm almost. I actually.
Any of these shows is anyone interested in any of these shows that are coming
Loki
to
looks
Disney Plus?
pretty interesting, but I wouldn't pay for Disney Plus because what's the point? Like, I have to pay for a subscription and then pay for an episode? No? Nah, it doesn't work like that. Sorry, boss.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm interested in WandaVision, I guess. Doctor Strange, bro. It's Doctor Strange, man. I gotta see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Marvel's What If. I read about it. It's like side stories, other verses, but Thor. I
Yeah,
gotta see
I'm
that.
ready
Love
for
and Thunder.
Thor.
Only
That title
Only be-
kind of looks. Eh.
no,
Thor: Love
only
and
because
Thunder?
I want to see Jane Foster Thor. That's it. Because I read about that, and Jane Foster Thor is so cool. And Hawkeye, I mean, Hawkeye's Hawkeye. Like, I'm not excited. Falcon and Winter Soldier,
Hawkeye gets no love. It's sad.
yeah, like it's a good, like, Hawkeye is cool. The actor is cool, but like, I'm just not excited.
Okay. Yeah, I'm more excited for Thor: Love and Thunder. Black Widow was supposed
Yeah.
to premiere this year, but now it's moved to this coming May, and I'm pretty hyped for that.
No,
David-
May. You mean next May?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
2021.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go
and you
to
had to
digital.
and you have to pay for it, like, to watch it on Disney Plus. Whereas Wonder Woman is coming out and is gonna come out on HBO Max for free if you have the subscription.
Wow. Okay. I know what. You know what? You know what's cool? My family and I switched to AT&T. We're gonna get HBO Max for free or something. So
Yeah, because
ready.
AT&T owns DC and such.
cool. All right. Next slide. Whoops! I did this already. Oh yeah, this is the show.
Oh my God!
This is the last show.
Oh my
Never
God.
watched it. It
Best
looks pretty
show.
original. Never watched it though.
You have to.
It is so lit, man. Oh my God! Like, I don't even know where to start, and I don't know where to finish, man. Like,
I'm gonna do a
This
video
show
about
is
this soon. Like, don't you
the
worry.
cast, everybody in the cast is good, man. Like, I'm rooting for all of them. Like, I can't hate anybody. Yeah, they're doing messed up stuff, but like, I can't necessarily say, man, I want this character to die. No, because they're so interesting, man. All of them. Like,
All of them, yeah.
Homelander, bro. I love Homelander. I
Homelander's the
love
best
Billy.
villain. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Billy the Butcher, bro. I love A-Train. Bro, his story is so good, man. Like, his struggle. But what I love more is the deep. Bro,
Oh, yeah.
he went through so much.
It was painful.
And
to
he
watch.
still, like, the end of season 2, I thought they were going to cut him a break. But no, A-Train took his spotlight. And I was a little mad about that. I'm like, bro, he's been suffering, man. And he did everything for this guy. And
It
he
was
did
sad.
everything. Yeah, and he doesn't get nothing. And he got mad about it.
I don't know what to start. The Boys is a good show. Season 1 was awesome, amazing.
Yeah.
Season 2 kind of dragged a little. It was still good, kind of dragged a little bit. It wasn't as captivating as the first one, but it was still a great season. I think it ended. No, I think season 2 finished a little bit too open-endedly, but at the same time, it just leaves the door open for so many possibilities of what's going to happen for season 3.
Especially that last scene with what he did during at the city while he was looking down at the city.
Yeah, we don't gotta talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
My man's yeah.
Yeah. The Boys is a superhero show that's flipped on its head, and it's very creative and original. Steven, I highly suggest
I got
that
Amazon.
you
yeah, I got Amazon Prime. I could watch it.
you're gonna be hooked. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Anything else, Esteban, you wanted to add?
Nah, man, I love that show. Like, I really love that show. I wish some certain shows can be like that. Not CW shows. They have their own little flair. They have their thing. You know what I mean? But I want more shows like that. Like, I wish you put Umbrella Academy there too, because that's a good one.
Oh yeah, hold on. We now have time for things that we didn't mention. We have to make it fast because we got like 10 minutes left.
Spider-Man.
Yes.
Multi.
Yeah.
Bro,
Say your
I
piece,
saw that
Steven. Go
movie.
ahead.
I saw that movie literally like yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
For the first time.
That movie was for the first time. That movie, best thing I ever seen. The visuals were fucking amazing. Just with the different colors and the way they all made that work, it wasn't just a vomit of colors in your face. Everything worked, and it was super strong with his comic book style. It had the pow and the boom and all. Dude, I loved it. They
Nice.
did it perfectly.
Everything in that movie had purpose. It wasn't there just to be there. Like it everything there mattered.
Right.
The way it was drawn, or however they did it, really. Because to be honest, if it was drawn, Jesus Christ,
No, it's
those
3D animations, but it was
Okay,
really
I was
good.
about to say because those people need to be put on a pedestal. Jesus.
Oh man,
Because,
that was a
like,
great movie.
And all the different Spider-Mans, oh my god, from different universes.
Yeah, they were all
I remember-
charming, man. They were
I
all charming.
remember Penny Parker from the year 30. She was from 31, 35.
Yeah.
And then there was the one, the secret agent one. He was from like 1976.
Oh yeah,
like
Spider Noir.
Yes, like
Spider
Spider
Noir.
Agent, and then there was like Spider Pig, which I thought it was just a reference to Spider Pig from Family Guy.
Yeah, no,
The
his
Simpsons.
Spider Ham. Yeah, he's so good. He's so.
And then what was the other one? Just
Gwen.
the other Spider Man that had a hard time.
Miles Morales. Yeah, I wish they
Yeah.
gave him a new identity.
Mm-hmm.
Like even in the Marvel Spider-Man game, I mean, it's still superheroes, right? The Marvel Spider-Man game is so good, right? It's not worth $70. It is not. It is literally a 7-hour game. That's dumb.
Miles Morales?
I hope they add yes.
Oh.
Story
Oh
wise.
wait, like Miles? No. To be honest, especially that character, the way he spinned his own Spider-Man with like the opposite colors of black and red and shit like that, that was amazing in itself too. And I'm not gonna lie, Nike had to pay big money for that movie because he was just only wearing them Nikes, bro.
Yeah,
I think
yep.
Air Force Ones, bro.
Bro, to be honest, man, that movie
The Air Force Ones.
that movie was so good, man. Right?
Dude,
Like Miles Morales as a character is great. To be honest, Miles Morales is like the strongest Spider-Man because every other Spider-Man has pretty much the same set of skills, except Spider-Gwen. Just to let you know, Spider-Gwen doesn't have any more powers anymore
Really?
in the comics. Yeah. She lost her powers because some character named Misty Moon stole it. So now she has a Venom suit, and her suit looks like her regular Spider-Gwen suit. Second, she's in another Earth 65. Third, her identity is public in her Earth, right? So everybody knows she's Spider-Gwen. She went to jail for a year because she was accused of a lot of things. And her identity is public, but she can go to and fro from the main Earth 616, which is like the main one in the comic universe, and her Earth where her identity is public. But in this one, in Peter's Earth, she has a new code name, Ghost Spider. But Miles Morales doesn't. Like, he has Spider-Man. Like, there's two Spider-Man. Like, I wish he has his own code name because it's very confusing to say, oh, the younger Spider-Man or Miles Morales Spider-Man or, the black Spider-Man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one says that, but we're all thinking that, bro. Like, it's apparent.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, even though is like that's how it is, just the fact that in one of these universes there would have been two Spider-Mans as well, that's crazy. That's already mind blowing, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I wish they gave him a code name, like for the comics, the show, even the game. They didn't give him a new name. I wish they did. They're like,
I actually don't mind. Personally, I don't mind.
What
I
if
just
they're both
think
swinging? What if they're both swinging? Hey, Spider-Man! Hey, Spider-Man! Like, you know what I mean? That's dumb.
Oh, the other one's dead, isn't he? In the movie, didn't he die in the movie?
No. I mean, no. He's
In his own universe.
in his
Yeah.
universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
he-
but now in the comics, and in multiple. In the comics and in most shows, and Peter Parker. So, I wish they gave him a new name.
Yeah.
Like that Miles Morales Spider-Man game was great, but people, please don't. It's
I'm not gonna
like
lie.
you can buy it. You can buy it, but it's $70 for. I hope they add DLC story because,
yeah.
free DLCs because $70 is pretty steep.
no,
But, like, that movie, that's just that movie. I really like the way I really like the way they did it. I love the way they did it. It was amazing, 110,000,000%. I love it. I would not rewatch a movie for the life of me. But this is a movie that I would rewatch,
Of
bro.
course, yeah.
That's how good it was. This is a movie I would rewatch.